Hello, hello, hello. I'm not sure whether we're actually live at the moment. I've just been on Jim's TV and we had some technical difficulties. So I had to shut my whole computer down and restart it 3 times. So I don't know whether is anyone there. Let me know if you are joining us today. Let me know where you are in the world. It should be 10 a.m. UK time, and it's 8 o'clock here. Oh, yes, it's working. Yeah, the cashmere candles. Oh, my gosh. Just fallen in love with those. They are gorgeous. So, and they're going to last you all the way up till Christmas. So dead excited about that. And then I'll be back on Gems TV in an hour's time. So, woo, it is an exciting day all round for everybody. So today we are talking about the root chakra. We are going to be starting with the root chakra. If you do have a candle, do start to burn it. I've got my one from last year. I do have my one from the new one. However, I'm going to be using this one. I did read some comments on Facebook. Yes, they're strong. They are strong. So you just got to be really mindful of that, okay, with the candles, because the oils that we use are quite intense because they vibrate to your chakras. And this is what I used to joke on air with Ellis on Gems TV. It's, you know, if you don't like the fragrance, it's really your chakra that's resonating with it, not you. Love it. I love it, though. But they're strong. They are strong. I've just trimmed my wick. I'm just going to light it. Okay. So we're working on root chakra. So let's say who is in the tribe today. Helen's here, Cherie's here, hello in Essex, Gillian's here, Claire in Gosport, Portsmouth. That's south, isn't it? Yeah. Tracy is here from the UK. Kathleen, you got your red knickers on. Do you know what? I couldn't find my red socks. I was looking for my Christmas socks. My Santa socks, because that's the only pair of red socks that I've got. However, I did paint my toenails red, which is great, because we really do need to surround ourselves with red. And I know it sounds crazy, but when you're working with your chakras, they do resonate to the color red. Well, root chakra, resonates to red. So if you possibly can wear red, I was going to wear my bright red lipstick, but because I was on air just now with Sherilyn, she would have thought that, what are you doing, girl? Because I never wear red lipstick. I'm very much a muted tone sort of girl. So if I wear makeup at all, I don't really wear much makeup either. Hello, Kelly. Okay. So how's it going? If you are watching this video on a rerun, do make sure you watch it with the comments. And don't forget, if you haven't watched all the videos from the last 3 days, maybe have a look at those as well. And don't forget to hit the bell button. What that means is you will be alerted when we do go live, and you don't have to keep checking back on YouTube. So just hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell. And I think that's what notifies you. Yeah, I think it is. I believe so. So how are you doing? Did you do your morning meditation with Esther? Have you looked into all the Esther clips that I sent you? How are you going with that tribe time? Yay! Alison says, yay! Esther Hicks, I absolutely adore that lady. Very funny, and puts things really into perspective. Well, she's not saying it. If you are familiar with Esther, as we know, well, if you don't know, she's actually channeling the collective. So she's channeling source energy. That's why when she speaks, she is fluent. There's no ahs and ums and like I'm doing live. And I thought, wow, this lady could go forever. And it just proves, and that point right there proves that she's channeling in that moment. I think it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Are you doing your morning meditations? Did you do that? Are you doing your 17 seconds every morning when you open your eyes? Are you able to get yourself on that high flying disc, which is what it's all about? So we're talking about vibrating higher so that we can live happier and, more rounded lives. I mean, it's not about it is about manifestation, and then this is the thing. A lot of people say, "Oh, when we're talking about manifesting rather money, it's not just about that." Don't get me wrong. I'm not just beating the drum of improving income. It's about improving health. It's about improving relationships. It's about improving friendships. It's about improving your overall zest for life. And one way we can do that is to make sure that we are constantly aware of our chakras, and we are making sure that our chakras are not only open, they're not blocked, but also they are vibrating at the right rate. Some chakras we could be overcompensating for others, which what I'm going to do on Facebook, whatever we talk about today, I'll put the links on there for you. So again, if you're watching a rerun, in the comments below, the Facebook page link. So do jump on there. Do jump on our tribe as well. We do have a VIP club, which is invitation only. You got to knock on the door and we will let you in. Great place to be. Lots of like-minded people like there is here today. Let's see who else has come in. Hello from Belfast. Crap. Did you say crap? I can't see. I can't see the side of my screen. Oh, there we go. I can now see all the comments. I know. I don't really swear that much. So when I say that, it's crap. Feel really naughty when I swear, which is all about the inner child. So it's quite fitting that we talk about that today. I keep forgetting when you first open your eyes. Yeah, I mean, when you go to bed at night as well, because your point of attraction stops when you're asleep. So wherever you leave it the night before is where you're going to pick it up. Make it a habit of getting in that space at night. But certainly as soon as you open your eyes, and the first thing I do is say, I love my bed. I love my pillow, and that will get you going. See if you can do it. You're awake through the night. Sleeping is one of those things as well where when we feel right and we feel safe, we feel protected, it comes easy. Sometimes, we do stress and there are things on our mind. We've got to do that mind dump that we've been doing over the last few days. So what we're going to do today, we are going to be talking about the root chakra. I think it was going to take us about 4 or 5 days. I really do feel that this is the chakra that needs a lot more work, based on the comments I've had on the Facebook page as well. And quite right, we suppress a lot of things. And I think until someone says something and we think, oh, okay, and we start to connect all the dots. I've been working with chakras for years, and then I do go to see therapists. I have suffered a lot with depression, do still suffer. So I still see therapy, and a lot of inner child has been coming out and realizing that the inner child actually lives in the root chakra. I just thought that she's sat there in the heart chakra, not the case. So that's completely changed the way that I work on my root chakra with a lot more success. So I thought, wow, okay, why don't we make that the topic of conversation today? We can talk about the root chakra. So the inner child, rather. I've got my candle going. If you've got your candle burning, fantastic. If you've got your red knickers on, that's great. If you've got a scarf across your lap, awesome. But before we get going, let's all just join together. We are going to be holding space for each other. And what I mean by that is we all know that we're here together. Of course, we can't see each other, Unless you fancy doing a Zoom call one day, then maybe we could. But just tap into each other's energies. We know each other's there. We can see we've got so many people with us right now. So, yeah, it's all about holding space. It's all about knowing that you are supported energetically by other people. Everyone else has got your back, and that's a beautiful thing, and you're there for them too. So what we are going, you can't connect on Zoom. I know a lot of people don't like to do that, so we'll keep going with YouTube anyway. All right, so what I'm going to ask you to do, if you could just close your eyes for me, we are going to just empty our minds, then we're going to do our tribe prayer, and then we'll get right into root chakra and the inner child today. So with your eyes closed, I would just like you to take a moment, and if you've got anything that's in your mind that is relating to the past, any past situations, I want you to just imagine making little boxes in your mind, opening up each of those boxes and just sorting out all those thoughts. So you're literally just compartmentalizing all those thoughts, put them away, pack them away. Doesn't mean to say you can't access them again. Just right now, for the next 50 minutes or so, we don't need those thoughts. So just take a moment to do that. And then we're going to take a big breath in. So just inhale. And then just let that go, release. Now we're going to do the same thing with any thoughts that are in your mind that pertain to the future, any future worries or concerns or checklists that you've got to do today, tomorrow, next week, next month, Christmas. Same thing. Let's just make little boxes in our mind and then just pack away all those thoughts. We don't need them right now. Yes, we can return to them later, but right this very second, we do not need those thoughts in our mind. Just take that moment. Now, when you're ready, let's just take a big deep breath in. Let's just release that out. Now, keeping your eyes closed still, we should now be in a place of just now. All our power is right now. We're all fully present right now. I'm going to ask that we now invite our guardian angels, our spirit guides, our ascended masters to come and connect with us. I'm going to ask them to raise our vibrations so that we can come together, connect together, and bring about healing for ourselves and everyone that's joined in the group today. Archangel Michael, we ask that you stay present with us, take from us everything that no longer serves, and help us to open our hearts to receive your guided love that flows through you into each of us, and may we carry that throughout our day and spread it to all. Okay, we can open our eyes. Whoa, did you notice I said the word flow without stuttering today? Woo! Feeling good. Red sofa, red cover. Who's got a glass of red wine? Anyone? Anyone got a glass of red wine going? I'm not drinking alcohol for 30 days. I don't drink a lot anyway. If you know me from Gems TV, I'm not a big drinker. But you kind of get into the habit of, oh, one here, one there. But yeah, I got so much going on. So no drinking for 30 days. But I would love a red wine right now. All right. Root chakra then. So root chakra, if you weren't with us yesterday and you haven't watched the video from yesterday, the root chakra is the chakra that develops from birth to the age of 7. Now, this is the chakra that is located at the base of our spine, around the perineum area. And this is the one that is responsible for our fight and flight. So this is the one that's responsible for our stability. This is the one that's responsible for having our needs met. Because you can imagine when we're a baby, you know, we can't provide for ourselves. We are reliant on someone else. So it kind of makes sense that that develops between the ages of birth all the way up to 7, because we're not able to do those things for ourselves. So we're pretty much at everyone else's mercy, if you look at it like that. In addition to that, I've been doing lots more reading as well, and they believe that ancestrally, all our ancestors, anything that happened, years gone by, eras gone by, that gets passed down, actually sits in the root chakra, sits there dormant until something triggers. And that also makes sense too, when there's the great famine and thing like that, like disasters, that's all memorized. And then that gets passed down, that memory gets passed down, and it sits within the root chakra. Then if we experience something in our lives that triggers that could send us out of control. If we never feel that we've got enough, that we are full of lack, we don't feel safe, we're someone that, is always constantly fearful of everything. So fearful of what? Fearful of everything. Fearful of not having enough money, maybe fearful of not being able to provide for ourselves, fearful of, other people. There are so many things that the root chakra is responsible for. And the reason why I say it's the most important one, because it literally is the building block. We are going to be building from this place. And it's like a house, when you've got really rocky foundations. There's no way that, you can build an 8-story building on sinking sand. You've got to build your home on solid concrete. And that's what the root chakra is all about. So that's why we want to spend a lot more time on that. And we will be talking about the inner child. Don't worry in the sense of, of course, we're not qualified medically, of course, and psychologically. But what I would like to share with you, if you want to do further information on it, then do just jump on Facebook later. I will be sharing with you the meditation that I do every night. I fall asleep to it. It's all about the inner child. And it's not taking you back to your childhood. It's not taking you back to any maybe awful memories. If you've suffered any abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, it's not going to take you back there. Basically, what the inner child, we're allowing that inner child space. We're allowing that inner child to feel love. Maybe when we're, and this is the thing, people say, oh, the inner child, you're just saying that, you've had a really bad childhood. Absolutely not. No, we our parents all did the best that they could, at the time. And don't forget, when we're parents and caregivers, we're actually operating from our space of our inner child. So you can see how it works. If someone was wounded and then they go on to be a parent, and the way that they parent causes an effect on the child. Even things of you're not allowed to speak until you're spoken to. You're not allowed to have an opinion. Especially if you got really, really strong, if you had really, really strong parents. And, and back in those days as well, I'm in my 50s. So, we weren't allowed to speak, and we were never allowed to argue. You're not allowed to have an opinion and argue. And people say, well, what does it matter? You then grow up and then you've got your own voice and that's it. We hold on to that, those energy centers in our body. We're holding on to those, and then it comes out in later life. It represents itself, if you like, maybe when we're, trying to secure a job or get a job or maybe get another relationship. It always seems to raise its ugly head. And it's all because of all the energies that have been stagnant in that area. Now, we're not going to talk too much about the physical aspects of the root chakra. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. So, for example, I spoke about before the root chakra. Well, all the chakras are responsible for different body parts. Physically speaking, the root chakra, we're talking about the colon area. We're talking about the digestive system. We're talking about blood. We're talking about bones. We're talking about bowels. So the 3 B's, the blood, the bones, the bowels. We're talking about our feet. We're talking about our legs. So any physical ailments that we tend to have in our bodies, you can bet your bottom dollar it's all going to start energetically in that root chakra. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. Today, I really just wanted to introduce you to the inner child work, because I really do feel that that's key, emotionally speaking. And even after just one session of me doing the meditation that I'm going to share with you later, I felt this relief. I'm going to say relief. The root chakra is blocked by fear. And we want to feel safe. We want to feel secure. We want to know that our inner child can feel those things, so that we can act like a child again. And what I mean by that is to feel the joy of life. Watching a kid with their, gumboots or their welly gogs, jumping in puddles as a kid with no care in the world, wouldn't that be great for us to do that now? I mean, tell me, does anyone do that? Does anyone just go and jump in puddles? I know one person that does do it. I know one person, my mentor, my person, he's amazing. He jumps in puddles. He walks up the street with no shoes on, jumping in puddles. What a way to be. Love it. Why can't we be like that? It's all about releasing the inner child, that we can do that. And, not being made to feel that, oh, we can't do that because, what's so-and-so going to think? And that's not the done thing. You got to act like a grown-up. And, we're here for a very short period of time in this physical body. So why not make it joyful? The root chakra rubbed. What's that? Sorry. Oh, yeah. When we start to talk about the chakras as well, I'm going to take you through a meditation today too. Just quite an easy, simple one, so that you can introduce yourself to your root chakra. So that's what we'll be doing today. But talking about the inner child, when you do this work, I always recommend that you journal as well. So if you have got a notepad and pen, when we start getting into questions and answers, you don't need to answer them to me. I'm going to throw questions out to you, and I just invite you to write the answers down. So tomorrow, what we will be doing is working out if your root chakra is well, first of all, is blocked. Is it overactive or underactive? Because there's signs that we need to be aware of for any of those. When it is free and it is spinning at the right speed, that's when we feel safe. That's when we feel secure. That's when, we're not fearful. We're not in that fight or flight mode, constantly. There's a balance, it's like a seesaw. We can either have really aggressive behavior, or it could be someone that's really, submissive and doesn't really say anything. Aggressive behavior is the root chakra that's got too much energy into it. Whereas the other way around, it hasn't got enough. And that's what we want to do. It's kind of like a fine tuning balance of all the chakras. But in particular, like I mentioned before, the root chakra is key. It really, really is. I'm just going to have a little look at the comments. We had to do the restart. Do you know, I think that's my bad. What happened, I had it all set up ready to go, because I've just been on Gems TV live, and we had technical problems in their studio and my studio. So we had to close all the computers down. So sorry about that. I think I had 2 sessions open. So that's my bad. I'm really sorry. So I hope you haven't missed too much. If you have, don't worry. Watch the reruns. It does get posted on YouTube about 12 hours later. We're just talking about the inner child and meeting your inner child. I mean, has anyone, let me have a look. Does anyone work with their inner child now? Have you met your inner child yet? Let me know. You jump in the puddle and splash your other half. I love that. You just stomp one foot in. I know. That's the thing, but you feel embarrassed, yeah? Am I right? You feel embarrassed to do something silly, and we feel like we've got to be responsible all the time. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying throw responsibility out the window. I'm just saying that, when we're in that space and it's kind of like we're free to be me, then you don't feel exposed, as it were, in that way. Your inner child is there. We're acknowledging them. And there's a few words in the meditation that I am going to share with you that, whoa, that it might bring a little tear. I mean, it did for me, things like, I believe you. When you're a kid, how many times did you say something and someone would say, oh, you're telling a fib, or stop telling fibs, stop telling lies. And you're like, I'm not, I'm straight up. I'm not. Words like that, I believe you, I love you, like, I care for you. Think, oh gosh, I'm feeling a bit emotional saying those words. And it's incredibly powerful. And those words are spoken to your inner child. So you can feel that like deep in your body, right into that root chakra. And I'm going to say definitely try and add it to your nightly routine if you can. Yeah, it's great to talk to your inner child. And what I would encourage you to do as well is to maybe get a photo of yourself. I've got one of me when I was, I think it was about 8 years old, in a brown jumper, roll neck that my mom knitted. If you haven't got one, picture yourself in your mind's eye of yourself at a certain age. I like to have my photo next to my bed. I've got one of me and Steve, actually, my brother Steve, when we were about 5 or 6. That's great. If nothing's really affected, that's okay. We're not digging for something that's not there. And that's another thing, just to be mindful of. When people say, well, if you're looking for something bad, yeah, you're going to find it by law of attraction. Well, yeah, that's true too. That's fine. But just maybe listen to that meditation once. And if it doesn't resonate, that's fine. If you are someone that you think, whoa, yeah, I need to hear these words. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing to do. You only do that with your best friends. Do you mean just acting like a child? Yeah. Yeah, because you feel safe. You feel safe in their company. That's why you do it. Yeah, look, belief is a different thing, I guess, when we're older. When we'll talk about that in the throat chakra, but more, when you're a kid and you weren't allowed to speak, or you weren't allowed to express yourself, or you weren't allowed to have opinions, if you came from that sort of family. But also if you never felt loved enough, or you never felt that, someone gave you enough attention, or, hate to say it, middle child syndrome, and it might not be the case. It might not have been the truth at the time, but it's how you interpreted that, in that situation. I was a middle child. Yeah, and I'll be honest, I did feel that I was in the middle. It's kind of like, you're not the newborn, you're not you're not the older one. So even if you don't realize it at the time, even those little energies just may be sitting there, and it's just a good thing to release all those. I like that. Children should be seen and not heard. Well, children should be allowed to express themselves, and that's something that I encourage my kids to do. Listen to your elders. Yeah, we do. I'm not talking about being disrespectful. I'm just talking about being able as a child to express. If my kids are upset about something, I will be, why do you feel that way? Explain to me how you feel, rather than, oh, stop being silly. Don't be silly. You'll be fine. That sort of thing. That's what I mean by that. Yeah, look, it could be a generation thing, but I also do feel that a lot of it is to do with everyone else's conditioning as well. It's yeah, but you're right. It's the same thing: generation thing, conditioning, passed on. Yeah, we're all evolving beings. Yeah, I believe that. Let the kids fly, and they're vibrating a lot higher than adults do, and I massively encourage that with my kids, and they're absolutely adorable, both of them. Yeah, culture too. There's a lot of things that's affected with our chakras. Absolutely. But I guess the whole point of the inner child, I just want you to maybe be aware of that if there is something that needs healing there, then, there's space for you to do that. And your root chakra will trust me, thank you for it. I've been on my chakra journey for years. I go over and over the programs, as you know, time and time again, healing things, and, things still do crop up because it's an ongoing process. But when I was alerted to the inner child living in the root chakra, not just the heart, it kind of was like a, what do you call it? Light globe that went off. So I'll do that. I'm just going to pop it in to Facebook for you. Gem Aura's Facebook. Yeah. Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah. This is the thing. I mean, we've all got different experiences of childhood, and I'm not suggesting for 1 second that we try and, dig up anything that's not there, just for the sake of it. Those people that feel this is for them, then this is for you. If this is not for you, then that's fine. We don't need to do that. The purpose of this is just to let you know that she resides, or he resides, in the root chakra as well. I wish I was, English too. I have to, the stiff upper lip, isn't it? The stiff upper lip. But again, I'm not saying that, our parents and caretakers are bad, and, I really do think that, given the circumstances then, everyone does their best. Everyone does their best, but everyone also parents out of their own fear space. Yeah, let's just say that. Because I know the more that I'm in balance, let's just say that, the more that I'm in balance, the more that I'm vibrating higher, the better I am with my kids, and the better results I get from my kids, if that makes sense too. It has a knock-on effect. It really does. Yeah, and I think that's what happens. We tend to be different with our own kids, because it's like, okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it this way. As long as we all come from a loving space and do the best that we can with what we're given. Yeah, and that's the thing, Charlotte. People do come from their own self-preservation. Again, is from that space of fear, and that's what I'm talking about. I just want you to be aware that the root chakra is responsible for a heck of a lot, vibrationally that goes on. And I think if we can acknowledge that and heal all that without opening old wounds, like Esther Hicks, you'll probably hear lots of her recordings. You don't need to, to go to therapy and dwell on the past. Well, I go to therapy. I like to talk to people. I think all modalities help. Whatever you can do for yourself, the best thing you can do for yourself is to be aware of your energy, and that's what we're doing right now. That's a whole nother thing. Children, bullying. Again, that's feeling that you are not in control. You're not in control. Oh, it's just, it's just really opened my eyes up to, how do I say it? Not saying that we are all going to sit here with self-pity, because like I said on day one, that's not what this is all about. This is about lifting everyone up. But I think it's just being aware of, okay, there are some blocks in my life. Let's maybe dig a little bit deeper and see what we come up with without dwelling. You know, there's a difference. I think there's a difference. There's a difference in wearing, you know, wearing our challenges as a trophy. Does that make sense? You know, fighting for your limitations. You'll hear Esther say that, you know, why we don't want to do that. We just need to be mindful that maybe things are there. And it's such a beautiful thing to do, to talk to your inner child. Maybe write her a letter, you know, write her a letter from you right now, you know, telling her all about you and, you know, the things that you miss about her or him. That's a nice thing to do. Write her a letter. What do I miss, you know, about my childhood, and what would I like to continue, and, you know, teach me how to play more, you know. And when we're in touch with our inner child, we don't feel silly that we can do that. And, you know, we can live that way. Jump in a puddle. Heck, why not? Yeah, look, you know, everyone's different, I guess. Everyone's different. And what help they need, it's a different choice. Of course, it's everyone's completely different. I always like to work with energies in addition to, because A, you can do it, you know, yourself, and B, you know, you don't have to pay hundreds of pounds and dollars to do it too. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave in a child right there because I know it's not for everyone. I'm going to park that, and I'm going to post on my Facebook, like I mentioned, Gem Auras. I will be putting that meditation on. There's so many on YouTube that you can find. This is the one that I've listened to loads of them. This is the one that I felt really spoke to me, and I fall asleep to it every night. I just love it. I just feel that, you know, it's okay. You know, it's okay. And if you are someone that gets anxious, this is a little trick that I've done. You know, just hold yourself. It's okay, Janie. It's okay. You know, it's okay. You're safe. You're safe. And that's something I've been doing, and it really works. And literally, you're holding on to your inner child. You're holding on to yourself, and that's a beautiful thing to do in that moment. If you ever get anxious, so that's a great thing. Talking to your inner child. No, that's fine. You don't, again, please don't feel like you have to write in the comments. Just sit back. You can just sit back and watch everyone else do it, or watch me chatter on. Because you know I can talk. You know I can talk. You've seen me on the TV. Gosh. Yeah. I'll make a note of that. I'll put the link down below as well when this rerun gets posted on YouTube, which is in about 12 hours. I'll put the link of that as well. So link inner child. Yeah. Thanks for saying that. Yeah. Yeah, being creative. And again, when we move into our solar plexus, which is where our creativity center, I've got some really exciting things coming that came to me yesterday while we were live. And you probably saw a little go off. I've got a creation I want to do for you that we can do. Okay. What I'd like to do, I'm going to take you through a meditation now with the root chakra. Gosh, it's already 20 to 10. I'm going to be with lovely Ellis on Gems TV. What I want you to do is to just listen to the words, keep your eyes closed, just sit nice and comfortable. And I'm going to just take you to just a really comfortable place. We're going to ground ourselves. We're going to earth. The root chakra, the element that it's connected to is earth. If you have got your candle burning, great, keep it burning, and keep it burning for the next couple of hours or so. And throughout the day, I just want you to keep imagining the image that I'm going to be sharing with you in a moment. Just keep seeing that. Just keep seeing it. And that will help us get that chakra moving and blossoming. And then what we will do, we'll add on some check sheets tomorrow. So what we'll do, we'll talk about, I'll give you some questions, and that's when we need to write down yes, no, maybe. And then we can work out whether you're actually blocked totally, overactive, underactive, and we can start talking about physical challenges maybe that we've faced in the physical body, so we can help maybe try and relieve those. But today I just want to take you on a just an enjoyable little journey into the earth, just to do some grounding all together as our tribe, to really connect with those earth energies, and that's what this is about. Okay, so let's begin. Just get yourself nice and comfortable. If you do have earphones on, that's fantastic. You can do this lying down now if you wanted to. You can do it lying down. If you have got some gemstones with you, red jasper, maybe hematite, smoky quartz, any black or dark gemstones, you might want to place those between your feet. It's up to you, but we will move on to gemstones in the next couple of days as well. But if you haven't got any, don't worry. So just sitting comfortably or lying comfortably, we're just going to take a moment just to center ourselves with our intention of just relaxing, just completely enjoying this moment. And just be grateful to yourself that you've taken this time. This really is a wonderful thing that you are doing for yourself. You are taking this time for you. We're going to spend about 15 minutes now just in a nice quiet space together. So all I want you to do is just take a nice deep breath in. And then let go. And again, breathe in. And let that go. Breathe in again. And let go. Now just breathing now in your own time, in your own space. Just want to start releasing and relaxing the whole body. If you are sitting, I just want to feel your sit bones and maybe your knees in contact with the floor. If you're lying down, you can feel the whole back of the thighs, back of the calves, the ankles in connection with the ground. Wherever you are. I just want you to now think in your mind's eye that you are sat underneath a massive big oak tree. It is the biggest oak tree that you have ever seen. And we're just lying underneath that tree. You can feel the earth beneath you. I'm going to start to feel the energies of the earth moving up through the earth, through the core of the earth. And when it reaches you, start to feel it in your body. Just absorb the energy of the earth, Mother Earth. Just really feel grounded. So we're taking on the energies of the earth. We're bringing that into our bodies. Now I want you to imagine from your body roots coming from your body now, going down into the earth. So you're going to anchor yourself now into the ground. We're under that beautiful oak tree. And just imagine your roots And the roots of this beautiful oak are just twisting and combining together. So you're anchoring yourself now next to that beautiful oak tree. You start to feel the energies of the earth now moving into your body. It feels good. We feel safe. We're protected by the oak. We're anchored to the earth. We've got everything that we need coming up through Mother Earth. Our bodies are being replenished with energy. It's what we need to survive. I want you to imagine now that we are going to be pointing all this energy that we're receiving gratefully from the earth. We're going to direct that now into our root chakra area. If you remember, the root chakra is positioned at the base of our spine. So in your mind's eye now, see if you can picture that area of your body. And we're going to direct all those energies that we're drawing up through your roots, that we're taken not only from the oak, but deep into Mother Earth. We're going to be drawing on that now. So in your mind's eye, feel yourself drawing the energies up through the roots now, right into your root chakra area. Now I want you to imagine in that area now, there is a lotus flower. It's closed and there are 4 petals, each folded over each other. Now imagine each time you breathe, I want you to visualize this lotus flower, a bright red color. It's beautiful, it's bright, it's vibrant. Now, if there are any dark spots on there, I just want you to see them just disappearing right before your eyes. Now, this flower, I want you to feel and see the petals start to open. They're blossoming, they're opening. And you're doing that with the energy, you're drawing that energy up through the earth, from the oak. You're doing this, you're bringing this energy. This is all you. And your intention now is to open that flower beautifully. Each of those 4 petals unfolding and basking in that beautiful red energy. See it now in your mind's eye. Feel it. Really start to feel the energies. You might even start to feel your whole body tingle, maybe your hands, maybe your feet. We're really drawing in that energy through the earth into the root chakra. Beautiful, bright red. Again, keep checking for any spots, any dark spots, any areas that you can add light to make it that beautiful red color. And what I'd like to do now is to start to direct that energy from our root chakra into every part of our body, into every cell of our body. We're literally going to give our body an energy shower. Every single cell of your body is not going to be left unattended to. We're going to be sending this beautiful red light now into every single cell of the body. This energy represents safety, security, love, protection, And we're going to draw all those things from Mother Earth through our root chakra and out into every single cell of your body. So let's start now, taking a nice big deep breath in and out. Now let's start directing that beautiful energy down your left leg. Just see it. Maybe see it racing through the veins of your body. Feel it. That pumping energy moving now through every single cell, through your calves, down to your toes, your ankles. So we're literally filling every single cell of your left leg with beautiful healing energy from the root chakra. You may start to feel tingling. Now let's do the same thing for the right leg. So we're going to be driving that beautiful energy now all the way through our right leg, through the thigh area, through the calf, down into the feet, down into the toes, into the heels. And just see every single cell of your body now just vibrating with this beautiful light, this red energy, this energy of stability, this energy of security. You're safe. It feels good. There's nothing to do right now. There's nothing to do right now other than enjoy the experience. Allow your body to receive the healing of this red energy, this red light. Now in the next breath, I want you to direct that energy now around the groin area, the buttocks area, everything lower than your belly button. Let's really start to now direct this energy, this beautiful, powerful red energy of stability, security. Let's make that area of your body feel safe. Relax. Enjoy that moment. So from your waist down now, we can feel in our mind's eye and see the whole body is just this beautiful, vibrant red color, all from our root chakra, which is providing that safety and that stability right now. Let's now draw it up the body. Now let's send this beautiful red energy now up through our stomach area. Relax, relax. Any nervousness that we've felt before, just let that now be awash with this beautiful energy, this red light energy that's so strong, that's so protective, that's so secure, it's so safe. We're okay. Say to yourself, I am okay. I have everything that I need right here, right now, in this moment. I have everything that I need. I'm safe. Now let's direct these energies now up through the chest area, through the lungs and the heart area, washing every single cell of the heart and lungs with this beautiful red energy. Take a moment in your heart space, feel it in your heart, feel your heart expand. Again, say to yourself, I am safe. I have everything that I need. I am safe. I am secure. I am protected. Let's move into our arms, our left arm. Let's send that energy all the way down the left arm, down to the fingers, the hands, through the elbow, the shoulder. Maybe just wiggle your left hand, and that's you sending that red energy all the way through down to your fingers. Feel it. It's almost tangible. You can see it in your mind's eye, this red glowing energy. Feel it from your root chakra that now is open. These 4 petals are now wide open, and literally feel it pumping this red energy now all the way through the left arm, the left hand. And let's move that across now to the right side. So we're going to pump it all the way down your right arm, past your elbow, your forearm, your hand, your fingers. Again, keep going back to the root chakra, seeing that beautiful flower that's in its fullest. It's red, it's vibrant, it's powerful. Send it down the right arm. Wiggle your right fingers. You might feel that energy pumping. You might feel that almost electricity running through your fingers, through your toes, through your whole body. Now let's draw it up through the neck, into the chin, through your head space, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your lips. Let's pull it all the way up now, all the way up through your body. So if you're looking down on a red, vibrant being that just feels safe, full of this energy of safety, of belonging right here, right now. Ah, that feels good. That feels good. And just take a few moments. Be in this space. Knowing that everyone that's doing this together, we're all feeling this together at the same time. What a beautiful thing you're doing for yourself and everyone else in the group. Now I want you to thank your root chakra. Thank you for that energy wash that your whole body has just received. And now think about those energies now. Going just now to your root chakra. So direct all that power now, all that energy down now into that root chakra area. And I want you to now see it as a disc. It's spinning like a fan. It's spinning. Not too fast, not too slow. It's perfect timing. It's spinning in this beautiful red color. Keep that spinning. Feel the energy. And know that any time today, you can draw on these energies. Maybe do this again later. Maybe do it tonight. Now you have the power to release that energy from your root chakra. You know you can bring it up from the earth. You know that when you sit on the earth or maybe stand or lie, you know now that you can just draw that energy from Mother Earth and you can use it. You can use it to power your root chakra. You can use it to spread that energy throughout your whole body. Just want to take a moment now. We're going to bring ourselves back into the here, back into the now, back into the room. Thankful and grateful that you've just done that you've spent those moments bringing the energies into the root chakra and sharing it with every cell of the body. Now just start to come back around, open your eyes. Whoo! Everybody with me. Whoa, how do you feel? I feel a little spacey. Wow, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that. That's one meditation I love to do with myself, and I really do need to feel that grounded energy of Mother Earth and drawing it into your body. It's quite a powerful thing to do. It's quite easy thing to do without music. You can do it with music. I don't know if you can hear music playing. We do have very soft music playing, which actually talks to our root chakra as well. Ooh. How's everybody? I've got to go on air now, and I just, do you know what I feel like doing? Don't tell Ellis. I feel like going to lie down on my bed and just bask in those red energies. Whoa, yeah, lightheaded. Drink loads of water, guys. Make sure you drink loads and loads of water today. Ooh, powerful stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me today and the rest of the tribe. So this is our first day of Root Chakra, the time when we just spend to get used to bringing energies through the body. Don't forget, join us on the Facebook page. I will be putting links on there, but if you don't have Facebook, I will be adding the links down below for the inner child. Try and do that tonight if you can when you go to sleep. And I'm going to see you right here, same time, same place, tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to quickly go and do a quick change of clothes to get out of my my red into my black, because we are launching Black Onyx tonight. So I am super excited about Black Onyx on Gems TV with Ellie. So if you can join me over there. If not, love and light, namaste. I will see you on here, same time, same place tomorrow. So big hugs, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye, tribe.